Hello, chillers. It has been a little bit. Had a little bit of a family vacation, time away from the computer, and it is time to come back. It is Chillcore Caleb coming at you with another YouTube video, this time from Bloons TD6, as these seem to be both enjoyable and relaxing for me to play. Easy recording scenario or situations, and just overall a pretty good time. And we're going to continue on the roll of playing some the new Bloons, but we're going to continue playing on some of the tracks and going through the different medals all the way up. Try an intermediate map this time around today. Quarry looks it. But Quarry is like yeah, alright. But so, you know, lack of videos over the last, I believe it was week or so. He hit everything? Oh, he can't? Interesting. So the lack of videos over the last few weeks or so, last couple of weeks, I tried to pre-record some so that way everybody would have something to view. But those were mainly due to a family vacation I took back to my home state for a family reunion and to just hang out with people. It's been a while since I've been away from home for work. It's been like 6 months since I was back home, so I tried to make sure that there was enough content for people. And I hope that you all enjoyed the videos while I was away, but hopefully we'll be getting back into a decent rhythm at this. I will say, coming up, I am going to be moving apartments up here where I work. So there might be another couple of days of maybe delays in terms of what you guys get to see, but I will do my best to get back up and running as quickly as possible. I also don't know how well the internet, apparently I can't talk coming back to record. I don't know how well the internet I will be at will compare in terms of relative to my current apartment, but I still think it should suffice to upload videos. If I need to, I can upload overnight, so I could like record with friends or doing these single player games during the day and then just upload overnight to have our general upload schedule going. I will also make the note that if I'm sort of not feeling doing a video or stuff like that, I'm sorry, but I'm not going to push myself to basically make those videos, because I don't want quality to suffer if like I'm not feeling it for a game, if you get what I'm saying. But anyways, what do we have to talk about currently with what's going on in the world, maybe, or what's been going on here? So, you know, of course, going back home, I had to take a couple of flights, and you know, for being a mechanical and aerospace engineer, it's kind of crazy. I haven't really flown all that much. You're gonna be like, oh, dude, you're an engineer, why aren't you flying on the things that you like help design and stuff like that? My family didn't really do vacations back in the day. Like, the most I flew on was during a vacation, we flew in a Cessna over Niagara Falls, and that was like it. So since I've been up here at my job, up like deeper into the Northeast, up in Massachusetts, I've taken 2 round-trip flights, so 4 flights altogether. I will say, from my experience, I've flown Delta and Southwest, both. Delta is a little bit pricier, but it does seem as though Delta is, in my opinion, Delta was better in terms of the overall service. With Delta, it was much more, I don't want to say like organized. It was, so, okay, yeah, organized is the way to say it. Getting on the plane, having an assigned seat, it was much nicer for me, especially the fact that I could pick my seat, and have it reserved for me. That was super nice. That, and Dart Monkey there. But, so, where was that? So, having the ability to pick and reserve your seat is super nice, and the boarding method that Delta used was nicer because it was much more organized. With Southwest, I felt as though it was kind of chaotic because they don't have assigned seats. You just get a group number, and then it's just get on the plane, go. And like, this is a PSA, and you might say that I'm complaining or whatever, but I'm just gonna say it, and if you don't like it, I don't really care. If you are flying Southwest or some sort of plane service where you do not have assigned seats and you are just grouped to get on the plane, like, so Southwest, and sorry to talk this ad nauseum, Southwest, they...
Are you kidding me? Nothing gets past my bow.
So,
ha!
Delta, like I said, you reserve the seat. You get on in a certain method, but that seat is yours. If you reserve that seat is your seat. That is your spot.
Nice.
And nobody's gonna take that spot away from you. Or they shouldn't, anyways. It's on your ticket. That is your seat. Southwest, on the other hand, what they do is you get basically a boarding like order. So you have A, B, and C, and that's it. Excuse me. You have A, B, and C. A gets on first. It's like A, for this instance, because we were flying 737s, I think it was a 737-700 and then a 737-800 MAX 8. I think I just call it the 737 MAX. But so since we were flying these, they had, I think those models have like 140 to 160 seats. Any like bigger commercial plane av geeks out there, feel free to jump in on that and correct me if you so desire, because I do not know for certain. But kind of placement of him, but it is what it is. But so you have like A 1 through 60, B 1 through 60, C 1 through 60, and you get lined up at the gate, and you get on the aircraft, relative to your seats. And like, okay, hunky-dory, fine by me. That's cool, that's whatever. That's basically what Delta's doing, but Delta has assigned seats. Well, with Southwest, you get on in this method, and then you don't have assigned seats. So it's you... If you're an A, you're just getting whatever seat you want. B,
Yes.
you're not going to be towards the front of the plane, but you can sit wherever you want. C, and it's kind of like you're boned. So the thing that I'm noticing, and the PSA that I want to say is, if you are flying Southwest, and you are flying by yourself, you're not saving a spot for another person. You're going to have people like me who want the window seat, and then you're going to have people who want the aisle seat, right? Then you have the middle seat. What I saw and what infuriated me, maybe unreasonably infuriated me, but what infuriated me was that people would just, whenever they got on the plane, you'd have the window sitters, like myself, and then you'd have the aisle sitters, and nobody would fill that middle seat. And so, like, I feel bad for the flight attendants at this point, because they're trying to get everybody in their seats. And there's no way to get these people in their seats because they're just... There's people that take the window seat, and then there's people that take the aisle seat. And if you're in a single aisle, six seats in a row aircraft, you're leaving the middle seat open. And if you are the person that doesn't want to sit next to the dude that's on the window side because you're so worried about getting out faster, I can tell you right now, if you're not in the front like 5 rows, you're not getting out any faster if you get that aisle seat. Like, that literally has no bearing on you getting out of that aircraft faster. And like, you might complain to me now and be like, oh, well, I've gotten out faster because I had the aisle seat and stuff like that. Shut up. There's no way that if you took a flight more than like 16 or 17 times, right, that on average, you being towards the middle of the aircraft has gotten you out that much faster, unless, like I said, you're at the front of the aircraft. So, like, I would recommend that in all of these cases, you should, you know, I don't know what's going on there, but I don't like it because that truck just left. We're just gonna... just in case. Like, if you're getting on the aircraft and, like, you want to be towards the front, just to sit next to the person in the window seat, because then, as we load the aircraft, it's going to be much faster, and there's not going to be delays due to the fact that...
Incoming!
Okay, that was weird. But let me finish this story before we finish up this video. Because if you sit next to the person on the window, then the other groups that come through, yeah, sure, they're going to get the aisle seat. People are going to be crammed together anyways. It's a narrow-body aircraft. It's only a twin engine, and it's not like you're going to be on the aircraft for long because it's a narrow-body. It's a regional flight. At most, 4 hours. Deal with it. You've been in a car ride, or like a road trip for longer. So just, overall, sit next to the person on the window seat. On the flip side of this, and this is going to be a personal little like add-on, you don't want to sit on the window of the airplane, take it. You can always leave a window seat and I will take it instantly because I love looking out of the aircraft. But yeah, no, gripes as of right now, I would rather fly Delta than Southwest just due to possibly the procedures, but more so people and how they want to load this aircraft and how they get very possessive about their seats and then just slow down the loading process. Like, I'm only taking a small, like, hour and 10-minute flight. There's no reason we should be at a gate 20 minutes longer because people can't get seats because nobody wants to sit next to each other. But that's my 2 cents. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I might try different airliners and give a review from there. Maybe like JetBlue. I do not want to fly Spirit, I'm sorry, but I refuse. But if you have any recommendations for airlines, let me know in the comments below. Let me know your thoughts on, you know, how they load aircraft nowadays and stuff like that. And be kind to each other. Chillers, I hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you in the next video. Stay frosty, my friends. We out.